the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands, this player.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Shane Bieber is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Luplow is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second, the right fielder, Josh.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. First pitch on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martin going back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Naquin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Now here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. And that retires the side. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1, here it comes.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side and right in to the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. This is in the air to left. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
Batting it, the first baseman, Gurriel.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Max Stassi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. So striding in, Jordan Luplow. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The windup and the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. The throw into second. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's up and out of here into the archways. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Alex Bregman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Into the box, Aledmys Diaz. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Indians nothing. So here's Tyler Naquin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Standing in, Jose Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Zimmer, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Indians leave 1. They won. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
Striding in, Max Stassi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
The last at-bat.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the